Alright, welcome to episode 3 of Tim Goes Off on a Rant. This week, public transport and how much it sucks. So, got my notes as usual, and here we go. So I had to do a journey from Sutton Tennis Academy to David Lloyd Leisure Centre in Beckenham. This is a total of 9 miles, and I gave myself 2 hours to get there. So 4.5 miles an hour walking pace. Shouldn't be too hard to cross anywhere at walking pace. So, let's grab my notes here. I had to be there for 6 o'clock. I set off on my first bus at 6 minutes past 4. So this first bus went a couple of stops. Okay, I should also preface I was going to drive, but I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna sit on a bus and a train, read my book, and I will get there stress-free for my meeting, and everything will be fine. So the first bus went a couple of stops and then just pulled into a bus stop, and the announcement: this bus has been held to regulate the service. So yeah, okay, just for a minute, drove on to the next bus stop, stopped, engine off. This bus has been held to regulate the service. And this went on, stop after stop after stop. But no worries, I got myself 2 hours to go 9 miles, it can't be too hard. So I got to the train station where I was going to jump on the train, and I had just missed my train by 1 minute. But had City Mapper app on my phone, just refreshed it, told me the next train to get on, jumped on the next train just as it's about to leave, no problem, set off, sat down, got my book out, and we did 2 stops. Train stopped. Just being held here waiting for a signal. Okay, that's not unusual, fair enough. Back to my book, still not moving. So there seems to be a problem with the signal, and we're just waiting. So okay, fair enough, I've got 2 hours. And there's another announcement saying it seems that the signal's broken, someone's kind of trying to fix it, will just be a few minutes. No problem. I waited a few more minutes, and there's another announcement: someone's just working on it, will just be a few more minutes. I don't know why at this point they can't just be honest. Instead of just keeping you on the train, saying we'll just be a couple more minutes. So another announcement, couple more minutes. At this point, I kind of know I'm doomed, but you know, we wait. Then there's another announcement. Actually, there's been a power cut, and all of the signals have stopped working, and there are no trains running. Why we couldn't have been told this in the first place, I don't know. So at this point, it's like abandon ship. I have to get off this train. Middle of nowhere, jump off this train. Again, refresh City Mapper. I run out onto the street. I find a bus that can take me to somewhere else to get something else. So I jump on this bus, tap my oyster. You've got no money. What the hell? Tap it again, no money. The last train, for some reason, took £8 off my card rather than like £1.50. So pretty stressed, told the driver, I just jumped off this train, it's broken down, I need to get somewhere. And he was alright, he was cool, just get on the bus. So I got on this bus that absolutely stank, like someone had wet themselves last week and not changed their clothes. It was disgusting. So I kind of stood next to the door, so every stop the door open and I would get some fresh air. And I don't know how long, I travelled on this bus for so long through, I say rush hour traffic, it's kind of the opposite of a rush really, isn't it? Crawling along, Stop after stop after stop, just this stink. Eventually I managed to get off and I have to wait for a tram. So I managed to get onto the next tram, and this was ram-packed. It must have been about 5:30ish by now, 6 o'clock. Jam-packed, got on this tram, heading east, London. It reeked like weed. It was just disgusting again, just crammed in all these people, it stank. And I was going all the way to the end of the line. Got all the way there, got off the tram, got some fresh air, which was quite nice, and it was raining. At this point I'm so late. It must have taken me 2.5 hours to get to the town I was supposed to get to. I didn't really want to walk the last bit, it was chucking it down, and yeah, I didn't want to arrive to a meeting just soaking wet, so got out my phone and Uber. Looked on it, 9 minutes, right, fair enough, okay, 9 minutes, press the button and it says prices are now 1.8 times the usual price due to high demand. Obviously there's no trains running, public transport is completely useless, everyone's taking Ubers, so practically they double the price of an Uber. Just to add insult to injury, but damn it, I'm running late, I need to get there. I hit the button, confirm, expecting it to take me 9 minutes because it says 9 minutes. So as soon as I hit the confirm button, it tells me my Uber will be with me in 12 minutes. So I have to just wait another 12 minutes for my cab to arrive to pick me up, to drive me 1.2 miles, for which I was charged £9.41. I get there at 7 o'clock. It took me 3 hours on public transport to go 9 miles. I could have walked faster than that. The grand total in cost was just over £20. Public transport, you suck. The buses sucked, they stank, the trains broke down, the trams sucked, that smelt. Uber, what a rip-off. So if I'd have done this journey on my skateboard, I looked up on Google Maps, the journey on the bicycle route was 9.5 miles and it says 51 minutes. We all know e-skate will be faster than the bike, so it probably would have taken me 40 minutes and cost me 10 pence. So if you're in any doubt whether the future is electric skateboards or electric scooters or electric bikes, just bear in mind how much of a trouble it is to take public transport just 9 miles. And this is something people rely on. I had a meeting I was an hour late for that cost me £20. I could have just jumped on my board and enjoyed the ride for 10 pence and got there early. So just to top this off, I looked on my Oyster card that I'd used to travel, and it seemed that the train took £8.20 off me. So I went Southern Rail. You suck, by the way. Let's bring this up. So I went to their website and they have delay repay and you can fill in forms. It only gives you 250 characters to explain to them why they suck so much, which is a bit of a shame because, you know, it'll take a lot more than 250 characters. And then you're presented at the end with this. I'll see if I can pop it up on the screen so you can see. You have a statutory right to receive your compensation in the same way you paid for your ticket. However, you are free to choose from any of the options below. Additional information is options is available on our website. Please select your preferred payment method carefully. So if you check the list of payment methods and bear in mind you have a statutory right to receive your compensation in the same way you paid for your ticket. Well, I paid for it by Oyster, like millions of other Londoners every single day. Oyster card. A prize to anyone who can spot Oyster card on the list of ways they refund you. It's just not there. So there goes one of your statutory rights. Thank you very much, Southern. You are utterly useless. So yeah, that's my journey on public transport for a meeting that was really important. You suck. Skateboards, I think, for the win. Thank you very much for watching another one of my little rants. I will see you next time.